Say hi. She's looking at herself in the camera. So I told you guys in the video that I just made, I'm doing different videos because if you want to watch just like a baby haul, there's that video, or this one is a baby update. So I just made some videos. If you want to watch those, they're on my channel. But this one is just about her. I'm going to try to do like a little update on how she's been doing. I've been really busy and she's been doing a lot of stuff. So if you guys are new to my channel, this is my daughter. She is almost 5 months old. So yeah, she is almost 5 months old. She definitely, well, to me, she looks a lot bigger than 5 months old. Yeah, she definitely looks so different from when she was in the hospital and then at home, and then now she's definitely grown a lot. So some of the things that have changed, or of her getting bigger, obviously she's definitely grown a lot. So the last time I took her to her doctor a few weeks ago for her checkup, she was 16 pounds. So she is definitely she's at the right weight for her age, the right height. The doctor asked me if I had any concerns or anything, and I said no. So she is very happy with where she's at. She definitely has been growing out of her clothes. I made videos about the new stuff that I've gotten her because I've had to go through her stuff and actually pack a lot of stuff of her clothing. So right now, she is wearing either 6-month clothing or 9-month clothing, just depending on the clothing and where it's from. So besides her growing and her eating, so obviously she still is only on formula, so she eats every few hours, and then overnight I only have to wake up once to feed her, so it's really good. I'll feed her like before I go to bed, and then usually around like 5 or 6 in the morning I get up to feed her. So it's really nice, like, not to have to wake up in the middle of the night. I mean, obviously if I have to do it, I have to do it, but she's been really good. Just one bottle, or sometimes even till I wake up a little bit later in the morning. It just depends on, how she feels. She'll let me know. Or usually if I wake up in the middle of the night and I kind of see her moving around, I'm like, okay, she's probably hungry, I'll make her a bottle. So besides that, she's a really good eater, or drinker, because she's just drinking right now. So pretty soon she'll be able to start eating foods, and I am really excited about that, to start her on foods and see how she does and what she likes, and it'll be something that feels new again to me. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for her because I feel like guilty, even though I shouldn't feel guilty, whenever I get food and I'm like, I'm pretty sure she smells this food and is like, what is that? I want some of that. So I'm excited for her to try new things. And obviously she won't just be eating like a burger or something that's like that. She will start off slow with her baby food, but the fact that she'll be able to not just drink everything, she'll be able to eat stuff, like, that will be very fun to see, and I'm going to make videos on that and how she does with that. It'll be fun to look back on too when she's older, and she'll get to look back on it as well. So besides that, we've been working on her, being able to push up, kind of like, she's really good at, obviously, kind of like sitting up like this and holding her head. Like, she's like really great at that. And now I'm working with her on like sitting up. So she'll sit up sometimes, not like really like by herself for a long time or anything, but like if she's sitting up here against me, she's doing pretty well. And then sometimes I'll like try to like balance her on the bed and like see how she does for a few seconds, and she'll be pretty good, like, before she kind of like, goes over and I have to like catch her. But I think for how old she is, she's doing really well with already like sitting up on her own. Obviously, she still has more time, and she's already, it's not even 6 months yet, and I feel like she's really smart and like she's progressing a lot. That's what I see because I'm with her all the time. So I think she's doing great on that. Um, just great. And she'll follow you around, like her eyes, like she'll look around where you're going and she'll smile at you. And it's just the cutest things. Like I just like love it. And she's talking a lot. And obviously she hasn't like said any words except for the only word she said, which was a while ago, is wow. I don't know if it's because she heard us say it or just how she's like saying something and it comes up like she's saying wow. But other than that, she hasn't said any words, but she's just like talking like in her own language. Like she'll just be laying there, she'll just be talking, or she'll be just like making sounds, and we obviously talk to her, so she'll like talk to us as well. But it's so cute because it just sounds different all the time. Like sometimes it'll just be like a sound, or sometimes she'll be like saying stuff in her own way, and it just, the way that she sounds is so cute. I just love that. And then obviously when she looks at us and she's just smiling all the time, and like her eyes light up, and it's very heartwarming that she's telling us that she loves us, because she can't say it, but she can like give her positive energy, and you can see it in her eyes and in her face. And we tell her all the time that we love her, and I love seeing her and her big brother, and she's always smiling at him and he's playing with her, and it's just like a cute bond. Right now she's looking at her feet. So something else that she does, and she was doing this for a while, but it's just like she does it all the time. She's always putting her hands in her mouth. No, she doesn't have any teeth coming in yet. When I went to the doctor, I talked to her about that, and she looked, and there's no teeth coming in, but she just, wants to put her hands in her mouth, and she's grabbing for more things now, so I have to watch like what's around, so nothing gets in her mouth that she's not supposed to have. But she'll put like blankets in her mouth, or little cloths that I wipe her mouth with, or she'll want to put your fingers, like your hand, near her mouth, or like her little like plush stuffed animals. So that's just what she's doing right now. You know, she's just having fun. So we took her earlier this month. I know she's still young, but it's not really, I guess, for the baby, because they're not going to remember. It's more for like the memory of like the parents, because the parents are gonna remember this stuff. Obviously, not the baby. We took her to see her first movie because she, when we have the TV on, not all the time she's looking at the TV, but most of the time, if she's facing the TV, she's looking at it because it's right there, and she'll really focus on the TV. So, I didn't really have a timeline of like when I would take her to see her first movie. I thought she'd be a little bit older, but we were already going to go to the movies, and my son was going to go, and I'm like, you know what? She's really good. Like, besides when she's fussy because she's hungry or wants a diaper change, or she has, gas or something, she's she's pretty content besides that. She's not like always fussing or anything, and she doesn't always want to be held. Like, we can like put her down and she just like does her own thing, or she looks at us and she smiles. So um I wasn't worried about taking her and like, feeling like I would have to get up and go outside with her or anything. So I was like, okay, we could take her. So we went to see Super Pets. I think it's still in theaters now. It came out last month, I think. So we took her earlier this month, and she did amazing, like I thought that she would. I didn't have to take her out of the theater at all. I did have to feed her because I fed her a little bit before the movie started, like an hour before, so, or an hour and a half before. So when we're in the movie, obviously we're watching it, so it's getting closer to the time that she's hungry. And I'll usually know because she starts like fussing, or like I can just tell. So she was doing great, and then I just made her a bottle that I brought in my diaper bag, and she was fine. She watched the movie, and it was great. It was a fun time. And she's not going to remember that, but I'm going to remember that. So it was something really nice. And no, she doesn't just watch TV all day. I'm not going to let her just like sit and just like look at the TV. She has other toys that she plays with, and we interact with her, and we go out with her, and we do stuff like that. So she's not just like looking at a tablet or looking at a screen all day. I know some people are going to comment like, oh, you just let your kid watch TV. No, I don't let my kid watch TV all day. And I can't just sit and watch TV all day. I got stuff to do. So one of the other things that we've done is the other day we took her to the park. And she's been to the park before, but obviously she is small, or she was smaller, and she was in her stroller. This was the first time that she actually like, I mean, she didn't really do much because she's still small, but I put her on the baby swing for the first time, the baby swing that they have at the park. And yes, she was still too small. So there was like, you put her in and she goes to the front, it leans over, and all the rest of the room in the back is still there. But yeah, I mean, it was still fun, for her and for me. Sorry, you guys. What I usually have my camera on, I don't have it today, so that's why I'm kind of like balancing it. But yeah, I put her in the swing just for a few minutes. I took some pictures. It was just an experience. And then I had to hold her while I'm pushing my son on the bigger swing. So, and then the slides there were too big. Well, for her, because I was going to have my son hold her and go down the slide. If it was like, if they had usually in parks they have like not in all parks, but some parks they have like two different sections. Usually there's like one for like smaller kids, like toddlers and like little kids, and there's like a bigger side playground. This one just had like a bigger side playground, so the slides were bigger there. And I'm not gonna have my son take her down and something like, she could bump her head or something. So if they had the smaller playground with like the small side, that's literally like, I would have had him put her on his chest and just go down, but they didn't have a smaller one there. So I'm like, okay, we'll have to wait on the slide part. I mean, she has a lot of time to explore the playground. So, and then she's just like looking all around, and she's in her stroller, and she's kind of like looking up at her brother. And it was fun. I can't wait in a few months when she's kind of like moving around, we can like go back to a park, and maybe we'll go to one that has the smaller kid section where she can maybe like sit up on something, or go down another, I mean, not go down another, she hasn't gone down the slide, go down the slide with her brother, something safer. So I can't wait to see that. Besides that, I mean, she's just really talkative. She like interacts, she plays with her toys, she's really content and happy. Every baby has their moments, and she has those, but other than that, she's just content. Like, she's sweet, she's calm, she's a really great baby. And I feel like she's growing well, and she's showing that she's like interacting with stuff. So I really think that she's doing great, and I'm very blessed. And I'm excited to see all the things that she does every day and new stuff. So she's almost going to be 5 months old. So I think in another month we'll see how she progresses and things that she does, and I will give you guys an update then, when she's around 6 months, because she's almost 5 months in a few days, so she's pretty much 5 months. So when she's 6 months old, we'll see if she can sit up by herself all the way, and if she can start eating food. that's gonna be fun, and definitely make some videos and show you guys the things that she's gonna eat and how she's doing and the things that she likes, and just updates like that. um she's looking all around right now, so don't think she can really like notice the camera. Usually she looks at the camera when she's on like video and stuff like that. But thank you guys for watching my videos. If you want to subscribe so you know when my new videos come out. Oh, are you yawning? Oh, I think she's kind of looking. I know she's looking down. Do you see yourself? Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.